Yo, here's another video. I'm gonna keep this one extremely short. I just made another video and it was really long and there was a lot I wanted to talk about. This is gonna be shorter because it's one of the things I missed. Every character, as you already probably know, has a chain. Now, in these square to triangle chains, a lot of these moves have follow-ups that are actually explained in the controls, right? One that dispo has, and a lot of characters have this, is this big Keyi Blast wall, right? So it does a lot of damage. It's unblockable. It knocks you back if you already were open. It'll continue a combo if someone wasn't ready for it, and it's actually kind of busted if you learn how to like take really good advantage of it. It can be perception countered, I believe, or super perception, excuse me, which means you're wasting 2 of their skill counts, or is it 1? Anyway, you're using up their skill count and their resources when you hit them with it. But what people don't usually do is if you do activate the charged version. So here's the normal one: 1, 2, 3, blast, and they get slid back. I can go if they get slid back like that. Sorry, 1 second. If they get blasted back like that, I can just continue my combo and like dash right up to them. So here's one thing that people don't usually do is after you do that and then hold it, you can actually go into another string, which is a very short string, but it opens up another option entirely. So this right there, did you see it? So yeah, just giving him the mink. Right there, what I just did was after I finished the Keyi Blast move. So for dispo, it's triangle 3 times and then hold square. I actually hit triangle again to teleport right in front and slam him right into the ground. I haven't had anyone ever recover from this quick enough to just get straight up. You might be able to if you see it coming, but the recovery for that is like a direction in X, which they're probably not going to be pressing because it happens so fast that they're probably still trying to do their super counter or perception or revenge counter if they decided they wanted to do it. All that being said, when you're grounded and you do this combo, you can then, it's one of the few options in the game that perfectly positions you to do a ground throw where you pick them up off the ground and chuck them to continue your assault. And let me just see. So because it's continuous, it does still count as the combo continuing. It is not a reset, which does like that kind of hurts your damage output a little bit. But at the end of the day, from that throw, they're most likely either gonna just like be completely on the defensive, in which case you can start charging Keyi when they're getting blasted back. So it could be something like this, and then just completely start charging. And that's like super good for like getting your resources up and staying offensive and like being prepared for more fight. Or you could do the follow-ups, and every character, another pro tip, if you go to explanation of controls, scroll over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit L1 5 times and you will see the follow-up options for your character. Every single character has this, and every character, if you look at I don't have a pointer, but under where it says controls, it says pursuit attacks 3, additional sparking mode, follow-up attacks 3. Every character has this. It'll show you, if you go to the explanation of controls, how many follow-up attacks your character can do. And keep in mind, follow-up attacks is after you initially knock them back. So that looks like this. Like if I go boom, right, that's one move, but that does not count as a follow-up. That's something that opens to a follow-up. So 1, 2, 3, boom, right. So that last thing does not count as one of the normal follow-up attacks. It's a follow-up ender, and that's the lightning strike by pressing circle at the end of a follow-up. But in sparking for dispo, he has an extra 3, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then an ender. And if you do that from high enough in the air, okay, I don't want to watch this whole thing. If you do that from high enough in the air, you will actually be able to true combo that in sparking, which is busted. So let me just I'll do this. Boom. Right. You can knock them up with your follow up by just holding up, left. So now this knocks him down, and on his way down before he hits the ground, you can activate your ultimate, and then that's a full true combo. So obviously nobody's gonna let you hit them that many times with the homing follow up, but if you're mixing it up well enough, like that's a mix up. What else? Yeah, mix it up and you're gonna get in their face and they're not gonna be able to stop you effectively. Or they can revenge counter, in which case if you see it coming you can just hold circle after and then do the really fancy little swing, cool animation. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that the ground throw option, even though it doesn't come up often, it is very, very useful for extending combos and like staying in advantage and giving you way more options as the attacker to set up for more things, more ways to attack. So anyway, thank you guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more.